a month for.
Yeah, the little duck.
Glad they're doing something with our fucking money.
No, they're constantly doing updates. None of them are valuable. I'm like, oh, I don't need this. I don't want that.
No, don't reorganize all my sound clips. That dude, I bet if we emailed them some like requests, if you had any requests, I bet they'd add features for us.
Well, if you think of some, let me know, because
you're the producer. What am I going to think of?
I don't know. They just keep adding tons of AI stuff.
I'm just the talent. I just stand up here and look good.
Yeah, you do. You know what?
And your job is making me look good.
You're doing a great job. I'm doing a pretty good job.
We're both doing okay.
We are both doing adequate. I'll take it. All right, whenever you're ready. I think you start.
Hey, you ever been in a fight?
No, I actually haven't.
Yeah, me neither. But you can like imagine what it would be like, right? It's so crazy.
I mean, not really.
Yeah, me neither. You've just logged into the 3-Fight Gamer Show. Welcome to the 3-Bit Gamer Show. I'm JD.
And this is Peterson.
Put up your dukes.
Fight.
You know, I heard the coolest. I know this is a phrase. I've heard it before, but I heard it on a song today, and I loved it. Catch these fists. I love that.
Yeah.
I just love that. It's way better than put up your dukes.
Put up your dukes. Yeah.
Which I'm like, if I'm fighting an old-timey weightlifter muscle man in the 30s.
Put up your dukes, see?
Put up your dukes.
Yeah. And you hold your hands like that, like the fighting the Notre Dame mascot.
But catch these fists. I'm like, oh, we're gonna throw down. It's gonna get violent.
This happened.
That's what I like. That's what I like that. Live from the 3-Bit Gamer Show. The news. All right, our news this week is brought to us by Crave Cookies. Crave Cookies is a premier soda and cookie shop, and we're all over the place. We're honestly all over the place.
Everywhere. Not bountiful, but everywhere.
No, well, we don't talk about that. But yeah, if you guys jump on cravecookies.com, scout out the location, see if there's one near you. If there's not, just hit me up. I'll just have them build one near you. Don't worry about it.
At this point, out of all of our listeners, I'm probably the one that has the Crave farthest away from me.
Truly.
Can't find it. I've got to drive down to JD's to get it.
Peterson's in a Crave desert.
I don't like it.
Nightmare.
Honestly, not a fan. I need that. I need those calories.
I need it. I need butter and sugar. I need all the good stuff. So if you guys go to Crave Cookies, you'll see that they update their menu every Friday. A new batch of cookies, a new menu of cookies. And this next Friday coming up, so it's Tuesday now when you're listening to this podcast. I know you guys are listening to it the moment it goes live. If you're in the shower, if you're pooping, if you're driving, the second this podcast drops, it's on.
You're like pinch it off. You got to start watching. Listen,
I gotta know what the cookie drop is. Well, here's the cookie drop that you stop your plop drop for. It's coming up on Friday.
Stop your plop. The cookie's about to drop.
There we go. What do I call what plop? Because you're always taking dumps. Coming up this next week on the cookie menu, Brookies and Cream. That is our brownie cookie base, and it has a cookies and cream Hershey's bar in the middle of it. The Twix, which is one of my favorites, a shortbread cookie, a nugget of caramel inside, and a bunch of chocolate on top of it. And then a little bit of Lorna Doones crushed on top as well. The banana cream pie. This is a fan favorite. A lot of folks love this one.
Not me, but yeah, a lot of people do.
But yeah, if you like bananas. The Reese's, which is, I don't know. It's just like, I assume there's a Reese's. I don't want to say it. I don't want to get in trouble.
Reese's.
Yeah, whatever Peterson said, that's what the cookie's all about. And then finally, the Maple Doodle. This is the Snickerdoodle cookie we have that has a big like swirl of, or I guess a zigzag of maple.
Is it a swirl or a zigzag? This is
a zigzag. I'm sorry, it's a zigzag. We don't do swirls. Okay. It's a zigzag.
You guys still use a lot of maple.
We don't, or we do?
We don't. I don't think.
No.
Yeah.
No. This one's a rare one. So yeah, this one's get your maple drizzle. So get on down to Crave Cookies again. Get your cookies on. After trying to disguise layoffs as firings, Rockstar has earned itself a union in the UK on the eve of GTA 6's launch.
Well done, guys.
Other way around. I'm sorry. Disguising firings as layoffs
Yeah,
is what I
I
should
know.
have said.
I knew what you were trying to say, but I did.
No one's perfect. So
Yeah.
we've been following the story for a while. The Independent Workers Union of Great Britain has been advocating for the couple hundred employees that were fired. Not a couple hundred. I'm sorry. It was only 30 employees that were fired last year for, quote, gross incompetence, basically to just mask the fact that they were part of a bunch of layoffs that Rockstar was doing. And then they said, oh, well, they were talking about unions, or they were talking about proprietary stuff in this Discord channel. What they were really talking about was unionizing. And so Rockstar decided to do a little union busting over across the pond, and the IWGB took umbrage with that. And so they have finally announced Rockstar, along with Rockstar staff members, the Rockstar Game Workers Union, the RGWU.
RGWU.
I'm not going to go with the acronym on this one.
Those words don't go. Those letters don't go together well.
No, we're just going to read the whole name henceforth. It's the Rockstar Game Workers Union.
ACLU, like that flows. RGWU is like
no,
too many.
Should have thought that one through.
Didn't flow. Yeah.
Maybe the Workers Union of Rockstar Games, so it'd be WURG, so you'd call it WURG.
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 Yeah, like that. Yeah.
Work for WURG. I mean, they clearly don't consult us on important stuff.
Nobody does. Like, what are they? These two brains, honestly, going to waste in this world.
Dude, our two brains together are almost like three brains.
That's why it's called the 3-Bit Gamer Show.
If you guys didn't know that, that's like exactly why.
Yeah.
You obviously haven't been paying attention in the last 8 years of podcasts. So the WURG, calling it WURG, is asking for pay transparency, flexible work, and an end to crunch. I think asking Rockstar to stop crunching is like asking Doritos to stop crunching, but we'll see if it works out.
But honestly, the funny thing is what they're asking for: pay transparency, flexible working, and end to crunch. Like, this shows like what the state of the gaming,
the bare minimum. Yeah,
because this is
you treat us like
basic.
a normal employee in a normal workplace environment. Basically, is they're not asking for the moon. In fact, they're just
like, you know what? And while we're out, we want 32-hour work weeks, and also we need to up our 401k benefits and like retirement, and like, no. We want pay transparency.
Please quit whipping us when we walk in the door every morning. I'd love that.
We don't need taskmasters, I don't think.
Get rid of the daily whip. Yeah. That would be sweet.
And Rockstar's like, what are you talking about? That is a core tenet of who we are.
So yeah, we're the whippers. That's what we do. So this all started at Rockstar North in Edinburgh. And now the union is claiming a number of Rockstar employees outside of Edinburgh, including London, Leeds, Lincoln, and Dundee.
Oh, they're going UK.
So this is, I feel like, terrible timing for union busting, asshole, psycho, late stage capitalists. This is just like they could have known that, you know, Trump was going to start a war in Iran and do all sorts of other fucked up shit to the economy. We probably could have guessed on the tariff.
Yeah, like
the global economy is struggling. Like, you think here in America, like we're struggling with the, you know, class disparity. It's not just here, everywhere. It's everywhere. And so if you happen to be a workplace environment that relishes in torturing and tormenting and mistreating your employees, maybe dial it back a little bit right now. Maybe don't push them so hard, because now you have people who are maybe weren't struggling originally when this all went down last year and now are struggling. And they're like, yeah, maybe a union would be the way to go. Maybe that would
lose. What do you have to lose at this point? You know,
that's what these idiot oligarchs keep doing. They don't understand is they're pushing us to the point where it's like, no one has anything to lose. Let's go kill some billionaires. There's no consequence, you guys. If we all do it together, it's like when you're driving on the freeway and everyone's going 10 over. They can't pull us all over.
They can't get us all.
They can't get us all if we stomp out some
They
billionaires.
do get me every time when I drive past the cop when I flip him off. They do tend to target me. And I was like, well, we were all speeding. And
well, that's because there's not solidarity.
Yeah,
everyone flipped the cop off. We'd be in the money. So
good.
that's all we need is just a little bit more solidarity, and that's what they're getting over in the UK. This is, I mean, right. Just 6 months, no, 5 months before Rockstar releases their biggest game maybe ever, GTA 6. They're dealing with this shit because they couldn't keep their dick in their pants and they had to union bust.
This is like you said, they are like right there at the cusp. Let's just finish this. Finish this off.
I talked about this before. It's like Big Head in Silicon Valley, and this is a thing that happens in all sorts of tech companies around the world. Is you just put these guys out to pasture. There are 30 employees. You couldn't put them out to pasture for a year and a half. You had to do this. You had to flex your muscles.
Mm-hmm.
The fucking shitbird, either attorney, middle manager, or executive, whoever the asshole was that made this decision, I guarantee you has seen no consequences. And probably if come on, let's be honest. If he's probably moved on to another company and he's probably making more money doing the same dumb shit. That's like the worst part about all this stuff is you read about these crazy policies. And we're all sitting here like shaking our fists like, damn you, Rockstar. It is Rockstar. It's an employee of Rockstar that made this decision, but it isn't. It is absolutely the decision of one fucking person that has suffered no consequences for it. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
It's
well, good luck.
Unbelievable.
Good luck to Werg. Keep fighting the good fight, and maybe change your name because it sucks.
Yeah. Honestly, we didn't trademark Werg. You can use it if you want.
Yeah, just go for it. Just take it. Valve has hiked the prices on their Steam Deck handheld console.
Oh boy. Well, you're never getting one, so.
Never gonna happen. This console. Do you realize that this only came out 3 years ago? This came out in 2023. It feels like
I've had mine for 9 years.
Right?
It feels like I've always had it.
I'm so ingratiated in like how you play games, and it's just kind of new. But it came out when it did come out 3 years ago. It launched at $550 for the 512 gigabytes model, and then $650 for the 1 terabyte model. And those have now been adjusted to $790 and $950 are respectively
$950,
$250 and $300 increase. Now it's funny that the instead of just both of them going up the same amount, the terabyte one went up more, obviously because data prices have gone up, which is just insane.
It's impossible to get.
That. In 2026, the data that's so weird. That
Valve wrote that the price increase are due to rising memory and storage costs. Memory and storage should not be the thing. Like that's never been.
I can't believe that's what we're doing. And the other funny thing in this statement that Valve released said, Steam Deck itself hasn't changed. These prices reflect the current states of component costs and other global logistical challenges across the industry as a whole. I guess thanks for coming out and saying it. Everyone else has just been doing like quiet, sneaky shrinkflation and just shitifying all of our products. At least Valve came out and they're like, oh no, nothing's different. Same thing, just $300 more.
We just got, and you know what's crazy?
Money, please.
You think like, I can't do that. They released some more for sale in the US, sold out right away.
Right, because scalpers.
You haven't been able to pick them up. Like they've been sold out. They've been unavailable. So they post after they did this, they posted some more, gone right away, just all of them.
How much did you pay for your pre-built PC a couple years ago? It's like $1,200.
It's probably like 12 to 14, somewhere around there. Is kind of
that's going to be the price of the Steam Deck soon, and then the price of the pre-builts are. I mean, it's just like I guess, and this is like. I don't know, man. We just don't play video games anymore. Consoles are jacked up. And the worst part is the way that all of these chips manufacturers are making the whatever components for all these data centers that are driving all of this shit. it's not like the data centers go tits up and we can just, grab those things and plug them in our computers. They won't work. So they're garbage. They're essentially like if a data center goes tits up, it's just garbage, like all of it. Like you could sell it to another data center, but they probably don't want it. And so it's just like we're just like taking all of this wealth that all these billionaires have hoarded, and now they're just cramming into AI and just like regurgitating it back and forth between each other. And eventually when it pops, all we've done essentially is just create billions of dollars worth of garbage at the expense of everyone else.
Yeah.
Can someone help me make sense of how this is a good system?
Yeah, we're going to be
working?
China? I don't know. Something about that.
We ought to just bomb another country. Maybe we go after Cuba. Maybe that'll fix it.
We've been thinking about it. That's what
it's so. You know what though? At least egg prices went down. Wait, because that was. That was with the whole election.
Dude, I'm paying
last year,
I'm paying like $1.50 less
election.
for a dozen eggs now.
2024 was just all about egg prices, and so I hope everyone's stoked. I hope everyone's like, yeah, we got it. We did it.
I am a little happy about that because my kids have been eating a stupid amount of eggs. I can't. 2 days ago,
it's single issue voter. Smart. I vote on egg prices.
That's all I care about.
That's all that matters to me. Egg prices.
I Googled, did the candidate say anything about eggs? If the answer is yes, I'm in. And honestly, they don't talk about eggs a lot. The last election cycle was great for me.
Ballot is just empty circles, except for anyone that's said the word egg in the last 12 months.
He did mention eggs in a tweet one time. It was a recipe, but like I'm on board for that.
Yeah, way to go, you guys. We fucking nailed it as a country.
We're doing great.
Killing it. No?
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I thought we had one more.
I know, it's weird. This week, the riblets are the main course.
Yeah.
So I hope you ordered 2 baskets of these little meat chunks of news stories that aren't really that filling.
Here's what happened. We had one of our new managers ordered too many riblets, and now we're telling our staff to push the riblets.
Push the riblets tonight, guys. Push the riblets. So we're pushing them. First up here, Mom, come quick! The billionaires are fighting again. We just talked about this. Valve hiked the price of the Steam Deck, and our favorite pedophile billionaire. Well, how do you
pick a favorite? There's so many now.
Just one, but Tim Sweeney is our favorite today. He tweeted, "Everyone's being too in response to this price hike on the Steam Deck. Everyone's being too harsh here. There has been a significant rise in the cost of components the Steam customers spending ultimately funds, and economic trends have created severe disruptions in the component parts supply chain for mega yachts."
What? Wait.
Yeah.
Well,
Tim Sweeney decides to subtweet Gabe Newell, who I guess has a $500 million mega yacht. And that's good dunk. You just laid off 1,000 people, you stupid shitbird. Like 2 months ago. How fucking dare you? Did take a swipe at literally anyone. So he gets community noted on Twitter, which is my favorite.
What does that mean?
So this is a new thing Elon Musk came up with. So to like protect his ego when people were dunking on him. So when like people on Twitter get ratioed, where you like tweet something stupid and 1 million people reply calling you stupid. Well, there's this new ultra way to call people stupid where you all get together and vote on a single statement that it ends up attached to the tweet. So anytime you view this tweet, the community note is attached to it at the bottom.
Nice.
And you can continue to vote on that, whether that should stay sticky to the tweet or not.
Beautiful.
Okay. And they said that it just called him out for Epic Games mismanagement and major layoffs in 2023 and 1,000 more in March of this year. Yeah, I don't know. This is so funny. These fucking thin-skinned billionaire losers who are just so eager to find somebody to punch down at or punch at all. and to get someone on their side to not hate them. Like, guys, everyone fucking hates you. And there's an easy solution. Well, I guess there's two easy solutions. You can give away money until you are no longer a billionaire. So easy. Just so easy. Or you can kill yourself.
Oh,
and
those are the options.
That's what you've got to make everyone stop hating you. You do what we all wish we could do: either give away all your money or murder you. So that's how you can be the hero, Tim Sweeney. Maybe stop tweeting about how big of a fan of AI child porn you are. Didn't forget that one. Never gonna not mention that every time Tim Sweeney ever comes up for the rest of all time. And he did it so smugly too. Like, this sneering, shitty little pervert. Oh, well, we should be able to make child porn with AI. Dude, get fucked.
Yep.
And that's another thing. I'm so
here we go.
These stupid assholes. The idea, I don't know why. When I'm on my phone, and I'm just like wasting my time on my phone, I feel like such an asshole. Like, I could be doing 1,000 other things. I could be walking my dogs. I could be gardening. I could be enriching myself somehow. I could be, I don't know, as a billionaire, sitting on a beach, surfing somewhere, doing something. And these assholes, despite being the richest people to have ever lived on this planet, if you spend even 1 minute a day tweeting, you are so fucking stupid. Because if we look at like their value per hour, like how much they make a minute, you're telling me that tweet's worth like hundreds of thousands of dollars? You stupid pricks. No, it's not. Nothing that comes out of your shit slimy head is worth any amount of money, let alone hundreds of thousands of dollars for just a couple of words that you think are so clever and smarmy. Fuck you, Tim Sweeney.
I like that almost exclusively every comment is like people dunking on Tim. Just like,
isn't that funny?
This guy's even the comments in the article
intensely unlikable. Here's the thing. So, oh my God, this is one thing, and I want everyone to remember this.
And I heard another thing.
I heard this on a podcast. It was a wrestling podcast, Sam Roberts wrestling podcast, and it stuck with me. And it comes into my head every once in a while, and it blew my mind. Then it blows my mind every time I remember it. Is he was talking about the owner of another wrestling promotion, AEW, and how he lives online. He lives on Twitter. He's such a dumb shit. He's a fucking billionaire too. And he says stupid shit. He's always popping off. And the point that Sam Roberts made was that, like, psychologically, if you are on Twitter that much looking for validation, because say you're mostly popular, say 80% of people actually like you on Twitter, and they respond positively in the comments and they say nice things about you. If you're going there for validation, for that type of validation, it is a very dangerous road, because your brain can't distinguish between the people that are saying how great you are and all the things that you're doing are so wonderful, and the people that are calling you an asshole. They are coming from the same source, random people on the internet. And your brain can't be like, oh, well, the people that are calling me an asshole are wrong. And the people that you have to give them the same weight. And that was his whole point, is that every comment coming through on Twitter, if that's your source of validation, has the exact same weight. So the people that are getting tons of negative comments, they're just it's like fucking meth addicts chasing their very first high, because you're never going to get it, because you're going to get like, ooh, a trickle, like a couple positive comments. Oh, someone gets mad at Gabe Newell. I nailed it. But then he has to sift through hundreds of the comments you're reading. Mm-hmm. And what does that do to a psyche? Well, all it does is have you chasing that high constantly. Oh, I'll just this one tweet.
I know how to get people back.
I just have the perfect tweet, and I'll dunk on everyone's beloved Gabe Newell, and then everyone will be like, you're right, he owns a mega yacht. You're good, Tim Sweeney. He's bad. And then you're going to be high for that whole day because you did it right. This is how the richest human beings who have ever lived choose to spend their time.
Yeah. There's a whole group of them.
So we can just kill all of them, and there will be no loss. I'm just saying it here publicly.
Very public forum.
Yeah, just saying it, you guys. I'm openly inciting violence against billionaires. So there it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, Peterson Productions. You can go ahead and just cut the last like 5 minutes.
Nope, we're leaving it. We don't.
Or we
cut,
just leave it in.
We don't cut anything anymore. It all stays.
Well, yeah, because it's satire, right? It's a comedy podcast.
Yeah,
like everything
yeah,
we're saying here is completely satirical, and we wouldn't ever expect someone to go out and spend significant time stalking billionaires, finding soft target points where they can target them, and then actively trying to kill them. We would never say that. That would be so fucking crazy to like figure out like geo-target like where they post on social media and like try to just like frequent those areas and maybe create like a reporting system where you can like add bounties to people who spot billionaires and then like just see what happens. That would be crazy. We would never advocate for something like that on this podcast. It's a silly video game podcast. Why would we say stuff like that? I hope they play this whole clip at my trial, and not just the edited part.
They're gonna. I'm gonna edit it for them. It'd be like so bad.
There's all fart noises. Why did we choose Peterson as a material witness? I don't get it.
I'm just chuckling the whole time.
Microsoft has delayed Fable to avoid GTA 6's release. It has now been delayed till February 2027. And if anyone remembered that there was a Fable game coming out,
the dozen fans were like, "Oh man, we gotta wait longer now."
In a tweet,
I know
Xbox,
Fable's beloved, but like,
yeah, it was
kind of had its
in the
heyday,
teens,
you know,
like 2012,
yeah,
or 20, yeah. So the Xbox tweeted, "This year is packed with incredible games from Xbox players to enjoy. From Halo, Gears of War, Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 4 to Control, Resident Star Wars, and Grand Theft Auto 6. So they're basically like, yeah, we don't want to.
Yeah, that was really what it is.
Yeah, come on, let's be honest. I would, dude. I'm very intrigued to see if, in fact, it comes out. GTA 6 comes out in November. I would be super intrigued to see what other games come out in November, if any of them.
Like an Escape from Duckov level of
no, I mean like any AA or AAA games, like nothing. If it's like a complete,
nobody wants to be near that.
30 days on either side, I would be
or more. I don't think anyone's interested in.
Yeah, because no movies came out at the same month as like Endgame. That was like it. It was just,
why would we do that?
They were just playing on like 6 screens. Like that's all there is. That's all we do is we just play Endgame.
They had like one thing on the marquee, and it was like, "Do you guys? What happened? You guys run out of letters? Like vandalism?"
Yeah,
you're like, "Oh no, that's it.
That's the only thing that's playing."
Yeah.
Obsidian tried to bait and switch Outer Worlds fans with a free game, but got called out.
Yeah, they did.
So it's the Outer Worlds Spacer something upgrade. It's like the all the DLC
choice.
Yeah, all the DLC, the base game, all that stuff, all in one package. And Obsidian went out there and told fans to buy the PlayStation 4 version because it would come with an automatic upgrade to the PS5 version. Then they were going to delist the PS4 version. So what this did was encouraged a lot of people to go out and buy that version, thinking they would save $10 because they wouldn't have to pay for the more expensive PS5 version. They'd get the free update. And then Obsidian comes out and says, "Oh, actually, we can't do that. There's some back end issues. Sorry, you just had to pay for. Oh, you can get the upgrade. Just pay $10." And everyone's like, "What the fuck?"
Not what we agreed to.
And then after a couple back and forth PR bungles, they came out with "Oh, sorry, here's a download code for you guys if you bought it between these like this period where everyone was mad." This is a totally avoidable mistake. Also, I feel like sometimes in PR world, like just think per a second, just 5 seconds. Maybe take a quick minute, do the back of the envelope math, figure out how much money you could possibly make, and then how much goodwill you could possibly lose, and then see what happens. Also,
I think you're making a mistake here though, because the AI did not tell the PR leaders that would be the case. It just was like it didn't factor in the human factor at all.
Well,
It's
that's
just
not
like,
its
yeah,
job.
you could do this. Like
Not what he's
AI.
here
Yeah.
for. It's
Everyone's
here.
getting all their business strategies from AI.
Yeah.
It's not great.
It's here to tell the business managers that they're doing a great job. That's all it does. I've created my own. I'm working on building it out, but I've created my own AI virtual assistant to help me with my work at Crave. His name is Igor,
Okay.
and I've instructed him to not personalize anything, and he calls me user because that's what I'm comfortable with. Don't call me my name. You don't know me. You're a fucking robot. You don't know shit.
Dog,
You
when
know
they
shit
take
about
over,
fuck.
they're just gonna call you user
He's
when
gonna
they
call me
take over.
user, and he's not gonna. And every time he like says something like, "Oh, that's a great question," and then he answers, I'm like, "Don't say that shit." He's like, "Oh, sorry." I'm like, "Also, don't apologize. You are a fucking robot. Act like it."
Oh dang!
So Igor's getting
the-
beaten down a lot by Dr. Frankenstein over here, and we're gonna build some great monsters
to
together.
be the grumpiest AI.
By design. I hate that fucking cheery.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. I should have seen that. You know, like,
My least favorite one is when they say honestly. Honestly, that's okay. They always say it's so
you're like, you don't have an honestly, you're a robot.
exactly. Oh, were you lying before? No, dude, it's because I saw this thing that was like 60 or 70% of all language learning models have been trained on Reddit. And I'm like, that's the Reddit vernacular. That's how everyone just like speaks the same kind of way on Reddit, which is fine, but they're humans. And so when a robot adjusts that, I just feel like I'm being spoken to by like a 35-year-old liberal millennial trying not to offend anyone. And I'm like, oh, I hate all of this.
Your robot just don't.
You're a fucking robot.
Yeah.
So
okay.
My robot doesn't pat me on the bottom and tell me I'm doing a great job.
I argue with my Alexa quite a bit, and not everyone enjoys it. Not everyone enjoys it the amount that I do, but it's pretty fun.
Well, she should stop being such a little shithead.
Dude.
They got 100 game pass, got 200 day one. 20 million in the bag, watching sales start to slump. Talking shopper on the top of JD's jugular, it's Trump. He can make them economical as JD's sales report. It's reporting with variety, fucking the propriety. Suck it up and listen, gonna gain some notoriety. Gaming ain't free, not since they was late fees. Peter City must oblige, even if he disagree.
Dude. It's time for JD's sales report.
Phil says he listens to this podcast at 1.2 speed, so hearing it live, the
It's like why is
rapped
this
a lot
so
slow.
low?
He's probably thought Trent was the best rapper alive.
He's like, it's like Eminem, Trent, and it's like, no, it's.
I've got to listen to it. Now I want to listen to it at
I know, I do too. I
That
was
sounds
like,
awesome.
how do I do that? How do I
do it right
do
now.
that easily? Because I don't want to put work into it.
All right, a couple of things on JD's sales report real quick here.
Crazy.
Star Citizen, our favorite scam packaged as a video game, has hit $1 billion in funding. $1 billion for a game that has not been released. It was launched on Kickstarter back in 2012 and earned $2.5 million. And since then, 6.5 million people have ponied up for fake digital ships, many of which do not exist, so that they could continue to bolster this scam for unabated for 14 years.
Crazy.
And now they've hit a nice 10 figures.
I do kind of want to get in on this. I want to throw them some
Now
money,
I'm
just to,
interested.
like, yeah, I don't know, just in case.
We're starting at zero. We're starting the same level everyone else is. This game is like hasn't come out yet.
Yeah.
Xbox new CEO claims that Game Pass price cuts are working. I guess we just have an Asha Shawarma like section of the podcast now.
Yeah.
Which, I did some thinking on this one. I was like, am I being sexist? Am I targeting this person? And I'm like, no, I think this is notable enough because Phil Spencer was at the helm of Xbox for so long.
Mm-hmm.
And has taken it through a lot of interesting debacles. And now we have one singular person that Xbox has determined is going to fix everything. And yeah, we're going to follow that person like a hawk because that's fascinating.
Well, and I think it's even more fascinating that she is an unknown in the gaming space, right?
Mhm.
This is a new space for her.
Yeah.
She is coming in and doing a lot of things. Like,
Right.
there's a lot of things. So yeah, I am interested to see what happens. And a lot of it is kind of rollbacks, which is pretty funny.
Yeah. But I mean, I do think I will say this forever that she is being set up to fail. I am not saying she's going to fail or that I want her to fail. And in fact, I would be delighted if she flips the script on all of this and has and you know, fixes it on her own. Like, I'd be stoked as fuck. I'd be like, good go. We were all wrong. I'll eat my hat on this.
Yeah, we are fine eating our hats, guys.
We eat our hats all the time. Patrick said is that we've both been positive and negative in relation to our actions. So yeah, I think that's fair. She's been doing some good shit, some bad shit. Phil Spencer only did stupid shit. I feel like he spent his last 5 years of his tenure just tripping over his own shoelaces.
Everybody, not just us.
So
what?
Stupid.
All the time.
Self-inflicted wounds right and left, doing the dumbest shit imaginable. So yeah, I don't know. So anyway, so she said in a note to staff, since our price reduction, we have seen acquisitions grow, retention improve, which is a good first step. We will not solve this in one moment or one launch. We will have to outwork the problem in front of us to in our path to restore durable growth. AKA the numbers went up, but not enough.
And I am gonna hold up the hold on sign because when did they raise price? When did they lower prices?
Like 2 weeks ago.
You see, seriously, like
You can't.
maybe a month.
Yeah, you can't.
And you're like,
attribute-
okay, you can't like
No.
you need at least a solid 6 months of data
Yeah.
before you start patting yourself on the back to be like, it's working.
Yeah.
So
And to be fair, she's patting herself on the back. She's patting the team on the back. This was an internal note. So it's not like this is necessarily a press release where she's out there telling Microsoft shareholders how good a job she's doing. It just seemed kind of like she's just trying to keep the spirits high. And one thing she did say, I don't love corporate buzzwords, but I like this one: durable growth. That's a good buzzword. Growth for the sake of growth, naked growth, all of that.
Oh yeah, naked durable.
Peterson.
growth. What?
Just cutting you off on naked growth before you got a little too carried away.
Well, you said durable growth, and it made me think of a penis right away.
Naked growth didn't.
You know, naked growth, like really. I wasn't gonna say anything.
It really drove
You
it
said
home.
Naked growth, and you're like, all right, here we go.
The thing about I love that phrasing, durable growth, because that is exactly the opposite of what my Xbox has been doing for 10 years.
I'm gonna come.
God damn it. I knew it was coming. Do it again. Do the other one.
Do not come.
Do not come. They have not been growing in a durable fashion. There have been these things that have been like shots in the arm that wear off. I mean, case in point, perfect case in point earlier this year, jacking up the price of Game Pass. Well, for the 1 month or 2 months before people realize how extreme that increase was, yeah, a little bit of growth. A little bit of growth. Was it durable? No. Could it resist things like, I don't know, a new tariff or a new war? No. It's not durable growth. So what she's doing, I hope, what she's thinking, or at least what she's saying, is building a foundation and a platform, or at least restoring the foundation that Xbox is built on. And I love it. So good. She also commented on the, just a random aside here, on the Xbox is now Xbox change, where we hit all caps when we type Xbox now in our stories. She said, this is actually funny. She says, that is a part of what you're starting to see in the shift from Xbox to Xbox. What do you say? Is it deeper?
Xbox. It's
Xbox.
like intense. We're going like, this is like early 2000s.
Ooh, like the 90s, how everything had X's in it.
Mm-hmm.
Extreme.
Xbox.
Okay,
Extreme.
there we go.
Like that.
That is a part of what you're starting to see in the shift from Xbox to Xbox. It reflects a decision to be deliberate in how we show up for the players who care most about this brand. That's weird, right?
That is weird. Yeah.
Like, it makes no sense. Weird.
Mhm. Mhm.
They're being deliberate in how we show up. So I guess it's weird because I have to interpret this like a poem.
Okay.
Couldn't you speak clearly? Couldn't you just say, our fans love Xbox, so we're calling it Xbox? It reflects a decision to be deliberate in how we show up for the players who care most about this brand. Sounds like you ran that by your therapist and then put it through ChatGPT and then you hit publish.
Okay.
Just talk like a person. It's
Yeah.
okay. It's okay. It's fine. 007 First Light has hit a huge sales milestone. They have sold 1.5 million copies in the
Crazy.
first 24 hours. This is the first 007 game we've gotten in many moons.
In a long time.
And 1.5, I think, here's the people they do want it. 1.5 million copies in one day. Ain't not bad. That ain't not bad.
Not bad. Wait.
That's how we say it. Okay.
Kudos. Kudos. Kudos.
Say it, Peterson.
Okay. Kudos is our positivity segment.
We like to give a shout out to things that we like.
There you go. Yeah. JD, I have to wait
And-
for a second. I hate when that happens because I got to try to remember what he says. And a lot of my brain power is spent ignoring him. So it's like I got to go in.
When I'm reading like in between segments, Peterson's brain is just a complete blank.
Oh, you watch my eyes glazed over completely.
He's just gone. He's just that is really good.
Yeah.
That's really good.
I'm pretty good at it. I've been doing it for a long time.
You have two, is that what you said?
Two.
You wanna go first?
I'll go one. Yeah, first one.
Kudos.
Oh, so I do remember when I did kudos for Percy Pigs. Those little
That's
gummies.
what Colin Caterpillar is.
Yeah, Colin Caterpillars.
This company rocks. This
Dude.
candy company fucks.
And I'm gonna say Colin Caterpillars are
Better
the
than
best
Percy Pigs.
Percy Pig one yet. Yes. The texture and the flavor.
Are
Colin
different.
Caterpillars, spot on. Guys, found them there. I think we find them at Target. They were given to me, and I have already almost finished a second bag of them. Colin Caterpillars, guys, get some Percy Pigs. Don't get the reversey Percy's.
Oh my god, reversey Percy's are terrible.
yeah, it's like
How is
no,
it so bad?
it's like
Did
that's
you
not
try
what I
them yet?
want. Yeah, I've had them.
Why are they? I'm
was
glad
like,
you had the
that's not
same
what I want.
experience I have.
Reversey Percy's, don't get those. Get Percy Pig and get Colin Caterpillars.
Colin-
Those are the best.
So
ones
describe
so far.
Colin Caterpillars.
It's
the
just
same-
a
it's the same, like,
long.
But it's the same like milky combined with
It's a little bit.
gummy.
It's like it's have you had? They're more chewy. They're a little bit chewier. It's almost like if
Make
you
it as
mix the
chewy as
gummy and a
possible.
marshmallow. It kind of feels like that a little bit. And the flavor is whatever the flavor they are. I don't know what the flavor is, but they're so good.
Caterpillar.
Colin Caterpillars.
Caterpillar flavored.
Guys, if you see them, they're caterpillar flavored. Because I've also had the Percy Pig tails, the little swirly tails. Those were fine.
I saw those, avoided them.
They were fine. The best
Would've been
ones
better
so
off.
far, Percy Pigs and Colin
Percy
Caterpillars,
Caterpillars.
hands down the best one. Honestly, the Colin Caterpillars they're the best for me of the Percy Pig universe. Yeah.
I also have a Fudos. Mine is a wee bit more boring, and I'm definitely showing my age here. But I, in my quest to add more fiber to my diet, have come across Quaker oatmeal with fiber, and it is good. It's so much fiber. One little pouch. You guys have done instant oatmeal. You know it's not a ton. It's not that much.
No.
But one of those pouches it gives you 35% of your daily fiber requirement. For me, which is insane, as like a 180-pound, 6-foot tall dude, it's 38 grams, which is just outrageous. So getting a third of that in one little bowl of goo is great.
I don't like bowl of goo.
Do you
I
like
like that.
oatmeal?
Yeah, dude.
I wouldn't say I love oatmeal, but I
Yeah.
like this stuff a lot.
I like steel cut oats. Have you ever had that? That's
Yeah.
better. I like those a lot more.
Yeah, people do overnight oats too, and that's kind
Yeah.
of something I've been looking at experimenting with. Yeah,
I don't-
fiber's hard, man. It's hard to get. And even so I'd say I'd been eating half of it because that's what all the articles say. Don't go straight to the max. You got to ease it in, and even easing it in has been a gut busting. It's a lot to adjust to.
I bet.
I poop 100 times a day.
It used to be 5.
Yeah.
It's tripled.
I thought I was pooping a lot before. All I do is poop now.
He has pooped 3 times during this podcast.
Yeah. Yeah.
If I start talking, it's because he's like, hold on, I gotta go drop a quick.
It's
deuce.
like I read about people with IBS where you're always like kind of keying in, like where the bathrooms are. That's me now.
Yeah.
Like I'm
good
like,
for you.
and I'm hoping it adjusts, but I'm like, this is the problem that you have eaten maybe 2 grams of fiber a day your whole life.
Is how much fiber is in candy?
It is in a
Is there
burger
a
and
lot?
candy because that's most of my diet. I was at
And marshmallows.
I was at a dinner with some folks the other night, and they were asking like, I don't know how it came up, but they're like, "Oh, you like chips?" And I was like, "Do I like chips?" I was like,
Okay.
"Sit the fuck down." And so I go off on this like whole rant about chips, and I grill them about chips. I ask for their favorites, and we have a whole chip conversation. One of them turns to me, he's like, "So you like so you're a salty guy. You like salty more than sweet, yeah?" I was like, well,
why do they even they don't even know? Like, I know that was a mistake. Like, you told me that, I was like, oh, that's bad. I should have done that.
I was like,
shouldn't have said anything.
no, in fact, I like them both equally. I love them so much. I said, you know what my true love is carbs. That's like carbs and burgers is all I eat. You guys, and they're like, because there's a bunch of runners, and they're like, I was like, no, this is literally my diet. And so I'm like, no, there's no fiber in there. It's carbs, burgers, carbs, burgers. There's no fiber, you guys. And now my body's like, what's this strange substance?
Why are you doing this to me, Jonathan? That's his body's stomach hates.
I know. I'm like, tell you what, buddy, if you stick with me through this little phase, we'll have another 10 years on the tail end of burgers and carbs that we can eat. We just have to force feed ourselves.
You better promise me. You better promise
seeds and some avocados, some other bullshit, and then we're just gonna be housing burgers and candy into our 90s. But man, I'm pooping. I'm pooping now.
JD's dentist in the future is like, okay, look, we need to really get you a set of veneers because like your teeth aren't working anymore.
Straight dentures.
Candy. And he's like, what false teeth do you have that are best for chomping candy?
Yeah. What are your first burger dentures?
Peeling candy specifically, like, is there a set of teeth that's really good? Can I get like 2 teeth? They're like just a little bit sharp.
A bucky tooth. Yeah, I just need one. I have this one that's chipped. It's way better for shelling candy because the guy gets in there. I can really kind of work it around. It's like serrated. This one's serrated. Can I get one of those, Doc?
Can I get one of those serrated teeth? And like, that's not supposed to be a thing. Please stop talking about a serrated tooth.
Just give me my candy gums, Doc. What are you doing?
I can't be the first one to make this request. Like,
yeah, that's what I told them.
You definitely are.
The reason I got so into chips was I was trying to reduce my candy consumption. So I just swapped out one carb for another.
That's not that's not a good switch. You'd be like, oh yeah, maybe I'll add.
Why don't you stack on
vegetables.
why don't you stack on like a celery or something? I was like,
what are you talking about?
Yeah, why don't I just go lay down in traffic?
Have you not heard the last 2.5 hours of conversation about chips? I'm not gonna just start eating celery.
I told you all about the Pringle Matrix. You don't know anything.
There's a reason they don't make celery flavored Pringles. You ever think about that?
Celery flavored anything. Because it sucks. You ever had an eggplant flavored Ruffles? No. No one wants that shit. No one wants chickpea Doritos.
He's so offended by it.
Someone bring me some chips. This makes me so mad.
Make sure they're bright orange.
Patrick says he's been on a real bok choy kick lately. See, this is a great example of something no one ever says. Fantastic. Good job, Patrick. That's a good example.
So bok
No,
choy Lays.
I do love bok choy actually, like in like a ramen or something.
I
Fucking
am
slaps.
neutral on bok choy. I don't dislike it or like. I'm just like, oh yeah, there it is. I'll eat it.
Yeah, like all vegetables.
Okay. My last kudos is a quick one. You know how like lately I've been getting massages and my neck have been getting really tight. My shoulders get really tight. It's really bad. Well, I was we were at a race and there was this lady there who's a masseuse, or she's getting her degree in massage therapy. And she was like, here's what I like to do. Her name's Ella. And she grabbed my, what's this muscle right here?
Trap.
Yeah, trap.
Trapezius.
And she grabbed it and just like puts her fingers under it and just like pulls and pinches. And it hurt. It hurt, but you could feel the knot literally just like melting away. And when she took a minute, to do it, it hurt and it didn't feel great. But when she was done,
didn't feel great.
It was not tight anymore. It was like done. She's like, yeah, she just like to do it that way. And I was like, that's incredible. So I want more of that. It does hurt, but then like afterwards, and like if you have that where you're just really tight there, then like if you can take a little pain to get rid of it, I'll do that every single time, and it felt amazing. So kudos to Ella.
Is it called pinch massage? Is that?
I don't know. I don't know what the strat is. She just grabbed.
I'm like, what the hell do I tell my massage therapist?
Grab that muscle and
just pinch it
like,
hard.
I want you to just like really grab onto it. Don't let go until it's mushy. That's what you should say.
Until it's mushy.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll definitely give him instructions on my muscle mushiness.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. This is one of my favorites.
There's something on radar.
Best.
Yeah, so what games are on your radar? Like, what games do you have that aren't out yet that you've been looking at for a long time? What do you have on your game jar?
Okay.
Nope. There we go.
Okay, now. GameDar traditionally has been a segment where Peterson and I talk about games that we are looking out for, games that are on our radar.
Our radar. Yeah.
After we did our latest segment of GameDar, one of our listeners on YouTube, About Tree Fitty, reached out and suggested that we should do GameDar for upcoming games each month. And like all of our good ideas, we stole it. That's our idea now. That's our great, brilliant idea. That's ours now. Not you, About Tree Fitty. Yeah, right.
You've been erased.
Yeah, you've been erased. That's our idea now.
I don't think you realize how much we steal.
Everything.
So
no original ideas here. We are like ChatGPT here. Just an amalgam of all of our listeners' good ideas. So that's what we're gonna start doing. Some months, I do it for X96 each month. So it's I can say some months there are next to no game releases, but some months are better than others, and give us an opportunity to talk about more up to date and kind of keep this here gaming podcast gaming focused. Patrick says it sounds like we'd be really easy to buy out.
So easy.
We made that abundantly clear for 8 straight years. We've been practically begging for someone, but one of these days, probably not one of the billionaires. I think
if they did, I would say I don't want to be part of it anymore. Just use AI for my voice. I'm fine with that. I don't care.
Yeah, sure.
I'm out.
Yeah. Okay. Will you share this thing I've got going on here?
Yep.
I am going to just play. So this is another advantage if you guys are on YouTube. You get to see, follow along with us. I'm going to play just the trailers for these games that have. Now, full disclosure, 2 of these games actually have already come out. They came out in May, end of May, but we're going to count them because they're both kind of cool. And we just started doing this. So, and it's our podcast. So we'll do what the fuck we want. This first one is called Mina the Hollower. Mina the Hollower is a kind of retro vibe feel game. It's from the guys that made Shovel Knight, and God, that came out like 2014, right?
Something like that.
Very pixel graphics. It is actually they're going for a Game Boy aesthetic, so it's not like, oh, we're trying to look like SNES or 8-bit or 16-bit or whatever. They explicitly called out Game Boy, which I kind of adore.
And they kind of nailed it. You said Game Boy, and I was like, oh, yep, there it is.
Yeah, because this
it.
looks like a retro game, but it definitely doesn't have that distinct SNES, NES, Sega Genesis vibe. Like it has a Game Boy vibe, which I really didn't realize until I kind of started looking at this game. You play as a mouse named Mina. She is a hollower, which is somebody that investigates like the earth, like what's underneath the earth, like Hollow Earth kind of a vibe. And it's I guess it's kind of top down action adventure game, and it's out now, and it's been getting amazing reviews. Everyone loves it. Some people saying it's like the best game of the year so far. The combat is jumping and hitting. You get a bunch of different weapons. It's I would say kind of Zelda coded combat, and
yes,
it's multi-directional, so it's up, down, left, right. There's no diagonals or anything, and you have a bunch of different weapons. You can swap those out here and there. And when you jump, when you land, you end up tunneling a specific amount of like a distance, and you jump out. So it almost acts like your sprint. And it also can help you solve puzzles and move around. So that's kind of a fun little addition that makes it so it's not just a jump, which I love that. Every single jump, you're going to tunnel underneath enemies or objects or barriers. Anyway, yeah, I think this one's on my wish list. And I just think it looks fun. And
one thing that looks interesting about this one to me is it looks like there are several different like types of game in here. Like it's
puzzle
not
platformer,
just the same thing all the time. There's like doing all sorts of
hack and
little
slash.
things.
Yep, and then like real combat with like bosses and things like that. It's
It's
only $20, which is
awesome.
awesome because it is a big game. And I read an article that Schreier actually published that talked about why. And apparently the team all sat down together a couple months ago and was like, we're going to have the pricing conversation. And every single person at that meeting is like $20, $20, $20, $20. Not even thinking about, 30, 35, which might have been more appealing for how much time they spent on this. But you know what it was? That convinced them all that they should do it $20 and just Silksong.
Oh.
Silksong, which came out last year, sold 7 million copies at $20, has shaped the industry. It is like been a course correction for the indie game industry, because I feel like so many indies we've talked about this. We talked about Gamer Math. Lots of indie game companies have been pricing in the $30s and the $40 range, which is like AA pricing.
That's like AA prices, yeah.
But you guys have kind of lost the plot here, where the idea for indie gaming is that you don't, and this is what they said in that meeting, don't hesitate. We don't want people to consider or stop and think. We just want them to buy it because it's $20. It's a huge, awesome, cool game. It's a no-brainer, and you'll make more sales, and then those will lead to more sales. We have a faith in our product play, in my opinion.
For sure.
So Mina the Hollower.
Now I hope they sell 7 million copies.
Yeah, exactly. Because they weren't nickel and diming. So really cool Game Boy coded Zelda-like with a little bit, I guess it got like kind of Souls-like elements as well. A lot of platforming, a lot of cool combat. So this one's awesome. And it's out on everything. Nintendo Switch, Switch 2, PlayStation, Xbox, everything. Next up here on our list is 007 First Light. This is the newest Bond game out of Amazon Studios, and it's also out now. It already came out last month, and it's out on everything. We talked about this a couple months back. This is Baby Bond. This is a 26-year-old James Bond, and he's comes with a broccoli boy haircut. He makes a guest appearance on a Manosphere podcast. He smokes cigars. He hits his chin with a hammer the whole game. No. But he is quite young, And I was really down on this when we talked about it last time. Like, oh, James Bond isn't 26. This is fucking dumb, blah, blah, blah. Read about the story and mea culpa. Mea culpa.
Okay.
Because his first mission, as it were, he is the Navy airman, Navy crew airman, whatever that I claimed he was. And it's like his whole squad or crew or whatever gets killed. And MI6 contacts him. He gets in contact during this mission to help. They're like, we need you to finish this mission, even though he's just some random guy. And then they recruit him into being a spy. So it's kind of like a dumb luck, you know. And it, as an origin story, it's not that bad.
It's not that bad.
I've seen every James Bond movie, many of which multiple times. Even read some of the pretty racist books.
Oh, really?
They're so fucking racist, dude. Just Ian Fleming was not a fan of black people. We'll just say that. And yet a lot of his books are set in the Caribbean. So yeah, you get some commentary.
Yeah.
And I'll say I was like a pretty pleasantly surprised with the direction of this story. So, and man, the reviews on this, you seen the reviews that are coming in? This like the 1.5 million sales makes perfect sense. When you look at the reviews, it's a Metacritic's like 90 something, like 95. It's fucking outrageous.
That's crazy.
It's a James Bond game. I mean, it's the first one since 2012.
Yeah.
007 Legends was such a shit show. But this one, it's very action heavy. It's going to have a good story. You're going to be shooting lots of guns, jumping, big set pieces. I don't know. I just feel like this type of game, we don't get that many of anymore, right? Like we used to get a ton of these. This used to be like the flavor for 10 plus years. Like in the 2000s, every game was a shooter with a story, single player shooter with a story. And this one, this one's kind of getting back to those roots, and it seems like people are digging it.
Huh.
Yeah. There's lots of boobs. You can see there are a lot of boobs.
Oh, okay, fine. I was like on the fence before, but now I'm in.
But now there's boobs. Yeah, so this is out on everything as well already.
This is a full priced game.
Yep.
$70 on Steam. So
big boy.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So our next one is called the remake of the end of the greatest RPG of all time. Just heads up, Phil.
Phil,
like,
you listening?
Just a little tip to you,
just a
bro.
little teaser. Just
got a hot news tip for you. It's called the remake of the end of the greatest RPG of all time. Is I would say it's like you remember UFO 50? That game that was supposed to feel like you just stumbled across an old forgotten video game console in your garage and it had 50 games on it. And these are those games. Yeah. This has a similar vibe where it's a puzzle game that's hidden inside of a fictional RPG. Now you're seeing these live action scenes interspersed in this very confusing trailer. Those are a fictional amateur documentary about this game that you are. It's so muddled. There's so much going on here, but essentially and you can see there's like a game manual that's like ripped. So it's like you've got like clues and like things to help you solve these puzzles. And then there is actually like an RPG game layered inside of this. It's very strange. Oh, it's very strange. But I'm not here to judge. And there's been some people that say it's positive. So this is out, now, and I know it's on Steam. I don't know if it's on anything else.
Yeah, it's on Steam.
I think it's just on Steam. So this is it's just a weird indie game, and I'm kind of here for it.
Hey, I'm glad people are trying stuff. Might not be great, but we'll see.
Yeah, we're trying new stuff. Yeah. The next up is The Adventures of Elliot, the Millennium Tales. Now, this is one I sent to Trent the trailer, and I think he didn't even watch the whole thing. 30 seconds later, he had texted me back. He's like, I'm buying this. It's not out now. It's out on June 15th on everything as well. And it is it's JRPG. It's a
JRPG.
It's just it's a very JRPG-y JRPG. It looks amazing, honestly. I don't know if it's coming there. I don't know. if
Wait,
it's
the
quality.
combat looks like it's real-time combat, so
Yes, it is.
interesting.
I don't know why the quality is so shit, but
On
it
the
does.
video, it's all right.
Yeah, it does look really good. Normally, let's see. There it is. Now, look at that.
Yeah,
Doesn't this look sweet?
interesting.
Super high quality graphics, really cool looking story. You're playing as a hero running around with this fairy companion. So, like I said, it's JRPG. And you're saving the last bastion of humanity, this city where the only humans left live. Again, a very JRPG. JRPG. It's also set in that city is called Philabeldia, which looks like it's spelled Philadelphia, but it's Philabeldia.
So close. We're just gonna call it Philly for short.
And it's this continent that's overrun by beast tribes. So you're just fighting beasts. You know what this looks like? This art style. This is going to be a deep cut for you guys, JRPG nerds. Radiant Historia. That's what this looks like. I think Radiant Historia was a turn-based one. This is a live action, whatever. Yeah, this one looks sick. If you guys are on the JRPG front, this one's Patrick said this has been a big deal for JRPG YouTubers, and some of them love it, some of them hate it. But yeah, you don't have a JRPG if there's not. This is out on June 18th, and I think June 5th. I had 15th, and this trailer said 18th, so we're gonna go with 18th.
The week of the 15th.
Yeah, it's out the third week of June. Just you'll get it.
It's in there.
Looks sick. All right, the last one. This is the least controversial one of all of them, because how can you hate a Star Fox? Oh man, Star Fox. This is the most limited exclusive title on the list this month. This is only out on the Switch 2, and it's out the 25th of June.
So no one can play it.
Yeah, because nobody has a Switch 2. But it is a reboot / remake of Star Fox 64. So I think it'll be familiar if you played a lot of Star Fox 64, but there will be additional missions and other content that they've added on. And this one looks sick. This one really does. If you guys aren't familiar with Star Fox, it's an on rails fighter plane game. And you play as you're a fox.
You're a fox.
And you play with a bunch of anthropomorphic animals, including a frog and that's a bird and something else.
Yeah.
I don't know, a goat maybe. But yeah, dude, I don't know. Watching this trailer took me back.
I know. I'm watching this part,
like
the gameplay part of it, and I'm like, oh, I do remember playing this.
When's the last time I played a game like this? And it's not that I am not interested. This is fun. This was a fun.
It was just something that we had back then, and we don't really do now.
Yeah. And it's like it's like 007. It's like, let's just try this. This is what people did like a lot back in the day. We stopped doing it because all we did was multiplayer games as a service games for a decade plus.
Yeah.
But maybe we do go back to see what people might actually like. And I will say the Fox McCloud in this looks kind of creepy. Kind of looks like Gen 1 Sonic from the Sonic movies. I feel
like they could have made Fox look better.
Everyone else looks great.
Bird looks great.
Yippee.
That rabbit looks good.
Yeah, the bunny looks good. The fox looks.
It doesn't even look like a
bad taxidermy fox. Kind of.
I love Frog Guy with the baseball cap.
Slippy looks great.
Fan.
Slippy looks
Big
great.
Fan.
But yeah, they kind of boofed it on the fox. Luckily, we don't have to see the fox very often because we're just flying a jet around. But yeah, no, I think this could be really sick. Again, I am sad it's only going to be on the Switch 2. I don't blame Nintendo for not trying to release it on both.
No, either.
But yeah, I do wish
that.
No, this one's out on Phil's birthday, and I think it's gonna slap. I think it's gonna slap like a frog.
This could be a ton of fun. Like it could be, especially for someone who played the originals like that. I'm seeing this gameplay and I'm like, I didn't know I wanted that.
This is millennial bait. For sure.
Yeah,
This is
it
big millennial bait.
Mhm.
Okay, so that's it. That's what's coming out in the month of June. And then finally, I wanted to say to you guys that we also would love to do a listener game dar. So
Yeah.
if there are we talk about a lot of games on this podcast, but there's no chance we could talk about all the ones that anyone's interested in, let alone everyone's interested in. If there are games on your game dar that are coming up now, or they're like unreleased, or they don't have a release date, but you're just kind of keeping an eye on it, whatever is like really sticks out to you, either you can DM them to me or Peterson. You can send us an email at the3bitgamershow@gmail.com, or you can just drop them in our Discord. And we'd love to do a segment that's just listener game dar games. Games you guys
That's
are
a good idea. Just kind of get stuff out there because
yeah,
our listeners listen to play a lot of different,
way
types
more
of
games
stuff.
than us, way more than us
yeah.
too. I
Yeah.
feel like if we averaged all of the game time that all of our listeners play, we would be on like the left end of the bell curve.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Bell
So
end.
you guys really do a lot more of the legwork, and yeah, we want to hear your game dar games. And a final last shout out to About 350 for the great idea that is now ours. It's ours.
yeah.
We thought of this, not you.
Thanks for just like jogging our brains a little bit, and we
Thanks for reminding us about our great ideas.
Yeah, we appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Dice of Destiny. Nope, not doing it this week.
I actually have no excuse. Sometimes we do. Oh, I was doing this, or I was busy.
I was busy. We had like a crazy week.
Nothing. I just didn't play it at all. I just
Yeah, it was just not. We
My
didn't really
excuse is
play
I
much this
suck.
week
No.
either. Yeah,
just
so
one of
like,
those weeks, man.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
But I did roll a couple weeks ago. I rolled a mystery game for $60. I chose a game
I'm trying to
called
remember what it was.
Chance of Sonar. That's not chance as in a game of chance. That is chance as in the Halo theme song.
Chant. The plural of to chant. Well, this is gonna go on for 12 minutes now. I'm gonna mute his mic. I got him. He's still going. Nope, he's still going. I'll just keep muted. Okay, he's done. Nope. I forgot about the guitar part. I forgot about the guitar part. Oh, shoot.
I'm not playing Halo. I kind of wish I was now. I will be playing Chance of Sonar. Hopefully I play it next week. God only knows. We'll see how it goes. That's it. You guys, you got out in under an hour and a half. Lucky you. I'm so grateful. Big shout out to Phil and Patrick who came and teased us. Guys, jump on our YouTube. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Come hang out with us. Usually we record on Sunday nights, but sometimes we also record on Monday nights. Yeah. And then you get to see all the bonuses, like when we're talking about a game. We actually have some gameplay footage up, so you can follow along.
Also, we don't edit any of the YouTube
Nope.
content. So sometimes at the beginning, you'll get a couple minutes of just like
Burps, farts.
free flow. There's
Gums.
always a burp in there.
Yeah.
What was that last one?
Farts?
Yeah, okay. It's only happened like 3 or 4 times, okay?
It happens to like 10% of guys, is what my doctor said. All right, to play us out, we've got the pause music.
Any
from
excuse.
GoldenEye.
Any excuse.
Let's hear it.
Any excuse to
Is
play.
that like that? Is that an instrument?
I don't know. Yeah.
What is that?
I don't know, but it's
I
good.
wish I knew. It
It's
feels
all
like this song has an exclusive. All right, I'm JD. Logging off.
This is Peterson going AFK.